I'm ready.
Okay, go for it. We're live.
And welcome to Punch Drunk Sports, where winners win.
Hi, everybody.
All right, energy in the room is hot. My man Johnny Woodard's got his gay pride shirt on. He's ready to rock.
Gay pride shirts, New Beverly Cinema shirt.
Yeah,
Owned by Quentin Tarantino.
In the gay pride colors. Jason, where are you gonna be?
Nowhere. I forgot to put that in the bag last week. The winner gets the haircut.
Okay, that's great. Nowhere, you're gonna be nowhere. Okay, guys. My show's sold out tonight, so we'll move on for that. The next show will be. I have a Ventura date. Hold on, we'll get into that.
Guys, we started? What the fuck is happening?
Yeah, we are started, dude. Yeah, dude.
Make that face for the camera. Just keep that face and do it for the camera.
Oh, let's see. Oh, it looks like we had a classic.
It's on the screen.
Black cock pop. Boom. Triple E. It's so hard nowadays.
Bam.
It's so hard nowadays.
Because of how quick phones lock and shit.
Oh, yeah. Well, dude, everybody's on high guard, dude. That's a rookie mistake. That's like someone who trusts humanity right there. That normally somebody like a Garnet.
Who would think?
Yeah, would I just leave it out. Nobody would care.
What was that accent?
That was Irish Canadian. You know?
What kind of asshole would think that they could leave their phone with almost 50-year-old man, father of two?
I know. Not me.
Dude, I got very little crazy left. I got to enjoy what.
Oh, I find that hard to believe.
No, dude, I got very little left, dude. And it sucks. It sucks a lot. Man, so much shit to get into. So much shit to get into. Also, okay, here we go. Here we go now. Singing, here we go. Singing, here we flow.
What the fuck?
The fuck is happening? What the hell is happening?
March 19th. Okay, the big show coming up is March 10th. It is the Comedy Chaos at 8 p.m. But the second annual Brody Stevens Festival of Friendship will be happening in the main room at the 10:30 show. That's March 10th. It will be a lineup of all your favorite comics, remembering Brody. Talking, they can do jokes. They can remember Brody. They can do whatever they want. Jason, would you like to go up?
Of course, I love Brody.
No, you're booked, brother. You're booked.
Plenty of Brody stories. I love the show.
You're booked. So that's March 10th. Then March 19th, it is a tin foil. Actually, Thursday, March 16th, I am live at the Ventura Comedy Club with my good friend Andy Letterman. And then March 19th, I am at the Ice House in Pasadena doing a tinfoil hat with my man Eddie Bravo, XG, and Johnny's gonna start doing stand-up, everybody. So we'll see when that cherry pops in LA. Can't wait to hear that. North Carolina comedy. There's a lot of pressure on him because there's a lot of great comics who come out in North Carolina. Right? There's only greats. No dog shit.
That's true.
So a lot of stuff going on. Where would you guys like to start? What would you like to talk about?
Tyson Fury, Deontay
I'd
Wilder?
love to get into that. I'd love to discuss that because I just don't think anybody is ready for what just happened there. I don't think people were ready for that. It's so interesting how we have paradigms in sports.
What aren't they ready for?
The fact that both the heavyweight champ of boxing and the heavyweight champ of UFC is a white guy.
Yeah. It was a white guy in boxing for the past 15 years before.
Yeah, was that before they allowed blacks?
No, I'm saying the Klitschko's were the champions for a decade.
That's true. That's true. Good point, Johnny. Point Johnny.
Thank you.
Did you guys watch the fight? And where'd you watch the fight?
Yes, and in the sports book.
Yeah, Johnny went to Vegas.
In Vegas.
Well, no, Johnny went to Pound Town, okay?
In Vegas, though.
In Vegas.
I was in Vegas.
And between the pounding and what is your game? Blackjack, Johnny?
I play poker. I did not play poker I play Hold'em, but I did not play it in Vegas.
Now,
That just consumes my life if I do that.
I
I'll
can
be
see
gone for
Johnny's gambling game
hours
being like,
now.
you know, in a game where you put a quarter in and then it pushes all the other quarters. I can see him just playing that for hours.
I could see Johnny getting so deep in debt and it's gambling.
like a watch
He
in the middle
gambles
of
his
it, too.
girlfriend.
No. I hate losing. I hate losing money. No, I would never.
What's the most you would let yourself lose?
What's the most?
Well,
yeah.
it depends on how much I've never.
What's the most you've ever lost gambling?
Not a lot.
Johnny,
I've
would you
made-
gamble
the
your
most
girlfriend?
I've made is way more
if
than
she
I've
was
lost.
cool with that. Would you gamble your girlfriend?
No, of course not. That's silly.
They were going to give you like a marker for like $100,000. So
Oh
you
wait,
go,
you didn't say 100 grand.
Yeah. You got okay.
I wouldn't gamble
think
though.
about it.
I would just immediately withdraw it and say you can have her. Sorry.
Yeah.
Can you look up how much hot ass it goes for on the on the black market?
I think you have to specify male or female though.
Oh, that's a good point, Johnny.
This is a real indecent proposal, scenario here.
And that was $1 million.
That was $1 million.
Now it's 30 years
And that was
later.
in
and
the-
now-
So that's like
Inflation,
worth
yeah.
what? I mean, and dude, hold on. Question, Jason. Was her ass worth more in the when was it, the 80s that movie came out?
It's like
Prob-
1990.
Than it is now when chicks are just giving it up
We're
left and
talking about
right.
indecent proposals.
Yeah, like could you get more for ass today where there's more chicks?
Inflation though.
But chicks are giving out the ass quicker. So is it worth as much?
1993.
93. Okay.
In 93, what's worth more?
Yeah, Johnny, Google how much was buttholes in 1993, and then
Well, I already
the
Googled how much
inflation
does
rate
hot ass
for
go.
buttholes now. Didn't you look that up for us, Johnny?
There was that girl a couple years ago who sold her virginity on eBay. Remember that?
That was like $1 million she got.
What
Yeah.
would you pay for that?
Well, I think some Emirati or something like that paid a shit ton for it. Hold on.
I think Fight Nanny's dead.
Oh man, who are we gonna replace her with?
How about a turkey sandwich?
She got $780,000 in 2012.
Johnny,
For her
you
virginity.
should sell your ass. and see what you can get for it.
Her name was Katerina
Vit?
Migliorini.
Imagine dating her after that.
She's a Brazilian student who placed her virginity up for auction on eBay for a mind-boggling $780. A Japanese man named Natsu fought off other high rollers to win her prized possession. according to the Daily
Imagine
News.
having to date that chick after. How do you please her?
Well, you know she can sell her Japanese virginity, and then after that she
$790,000.
can sell her like other races virginity, right?
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
She's going down ethnic lines.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, Jason loves black cock. I don't know if you know that.
Dude, every porn
I can't
every
get
porn
enough
star
of it.
does that. They start with white guys.
Oh yeah, and then they're like, they hold on. Like the key is this: you start simple,
And then
and
get the
guys have been
anal.
jerking off to you for so long. It like by the end of your career, it's just like
Yeah, you're doing MILF porn with black guys.
everybody in the NBA at one time.
By the way, guys, $1 million in 1993 is now worth $1.785 million.
Yeah, but my whole point.
But how many buttholes is
almost
that?
doubled. Almost doubled.
How many fucking tight pink buttholes is that?
I love that they're pink.
7?
A Brazilian butthole's not pink.
No, it's like dark.
It's like caramel.
That's true.
And we'll be right back. That was a perfect time for be right back.
Well, so we covered boxing. What's next?
No, I thought.
Yeah, that was our boxing talk. The blacks aren't ready for white champs. How much are buttholes, Johnny? Look up white buttholes boxing / blacks not ready. And that's boxing talk. I love black cock. We'll be right back. Guys, let's get into the
Clippers.
Clippers.
Show, so yeah. No,
How
they
much
were
are buttholes in the NBA? Back in the Darius Miles days, those buttholes.
Now you're good.
Johnny, look up Darius Miles
Is this a
butthole.
sample of your new podcast that's coming out? Because I would
Yeah.
listen every day.
Yeah.
You ranting about assholes.
Me?
Now, Johnny, they're already talking about how
Where did you watch the fight?
in my bedroom by myself.
You paid it or you got the janky
Yeah, I
one?
mean, dude, I can't leave the house. I got two people.
I know, but I'm saying, did you pay for it? Or did
And
you
then she
take it?
made me watch it in my bedroom while she watched some like fucking real estate show where apparently you need to love dick to sell housing on television. Have
Which
you noticed
show? Because
that?
I think I've seen it. I swear to God. There's a few
House
of them.
flipping or something like
No,
that.
it's the one where the gay guy or the guy who acts like he's not gay and the British chick, she sees if she can remake his house.
Love it or list it.
Love it or
Oh,
list it.
no, I haven't seen that one. I thought it was a different one, but what you
Dude,
said
when
is totally
you see
true.
the prices of those houses, are you like, man, why do I live in LA? You're like,
Oh, of
I saw
course.
one. My mom came over. This is when I just started discovering these shows. I'm not into them, but I'll watch them if they're on.
Sure.
And
That's
the guy's
every show.
like, okay, I have this 5-bedroom, 15-acre house, 120,000. I'm like, why do I live here? Why do I live here? Why do I live here? Why do I live here?
120,000.
Because you have dreams.
That's true.
Okay, so that's boxing.
Okay. They're already doing Tyson 3, right?
Yeah, they were. Well, Wilder had in his contract that he could instigate a rematch if he wanted to, and he
Nobody
already has. He already has.
around Wilder loves him enough to say you shouldn't do this fight.
Not yet. He should take a couple more fights. Yeah.
And you should fight people who are a little lower in skill,
Ruiz. He should fight
but with
Ruiz.
longer arms.
Yeah, he should fight Ruiz.
I
like to see
think
that.
Louise will give him problems too.
I know but I think that if he beats him, then he'll get him kind of ready to take on Fury again.
It's funny how Anthony Joshua has just gone like out of the conversation.
No,
too.
but he's like, I want to fight Fury. I'm like, dude.
That's the fight I want to see, though. All like Evander Holyfield and a bunch of other boxers that were. They said they want to see him fight Joshua next.
That's
year.
what I want to see too.
And plus, you see when Wilder.
And that's 80,000 people in London would go to that.
exactly.
fucking
When
fight.
Wilder had the
That'd
belt.
be the biggest fight in London in probably 40 years.
When Wilder was one of the champs, he wasn't going to travel to England to fight Joshua, and Joshua wasn't going to leave England. But now with Fury having all the belts, we don't have that problem. He can go over there and he would be our first undisputed champ, right, with all the belts since
Tyson?
No. So, didn't Lennox Lewis have them all?
Joe
Lewis.
Jackson?
Yeah,
Lennox Lewis had
I
them
think
all.
Lewis. Yeah, hold on, let me check on that.
Look up Lennox Lewis's butthole. 1970. Just throw 1970 in there for whatever reason. I mean, to me, this fight was. I feel like from the first one to the
Lennox
second
Lewis
one.
was it, and before that it was Riddick Bowe, and before that Evander Holyfield. Yeah.
I
And
love
pretty much all those fights right there were like, here's all the belts, here's
Yeah.
all the belts, here's all
the
the belts.
coolest thing out there is linear champion.
It went Spinks.
Like I didn't realize what
Tyson,
that was
Doug-
until
Yeah, the guy,
until
the
someone
man who beat the man. Yeah.
like all the way to the beginning.
yeah, yeah.
Like that is the coolest shit ever. So whoever beats Tyson Fury is the next linear champion.
Right. Lineal, yeah.
Lineal.
I think that this fight went
Lineal.
from the first one to the second one, where like I feel like Tyson Fury had a game plan based off of the first fight,
Yeah.
and executed it well. And I think that Deontay Wilder, just was like almost like, you know what it reminded me of, dude, is
Oh, did you hear his excuse, Jason?
yeah, it's a great one. Stupid as fuck. You're a goddamn professional
Fucking
athlete.
idiot. Hold on.
My costume's too heavy.
Your costume's too heavy.
He called it his uniform, by the way. He said
You're
my
s-
uniform was too heavy.
You're 6'7", fucking 240 pounds
Of just chiseled black cock,
and
right,
you can't
Jason?
wear a styrofoam fucking.
He said it weighed 40,
Outfit?
40 pounds, brother.
You can't wear 40 pounds on you. Shut the fuck up.
Why would you even go 40 pounds? Why be like, how much is it? No, I don't need a 40-pound outfit.
I mean, he looked cool. It looked cool as fuck.
He looks like the Mighty Python's The Black Knight, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
but I love how that fucking fat fuck.
And that's kind of the same guy, right? He's like, he missed the arm. He's like, oh, so you want some more? That was Tyson Fury.
Yeah, it's only a flesh wound, yeah.
I'll bite your kneecaps off.
I'll put your kneecaps off.
He reminded me of.
That's a cool costume, though.
If Fury really wanted to
think
wind
of his
him
name.
up, he should have come out in some kind of Megatron, just like a fucking giant. He should have worn the Monty Python costume to really take the piss out of him.
Here's my whole thing, dude. The game plan. Who were you talking about? Max Kellerman or someone
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
he was like
that Fury has done exactly what he said he would do.
What he's like Muhammad Ali. He'll
Well,
tell
that
you
was
what
my
he's gonna
idea,
do.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Johnny, I don't know if you know, a boxing expert Johnny Woodard said one time. It was a famous quote on Twitter. It was going around.
I didn't put it
People
on
were talking
Twitter, I
right
just told
under, Jason Levin Black Cock was a discussion of how like this is very much Muhammad Ali, where he'll tell you what he's going to do, and he did it. Now, Johnny hit me up and was like, dude, he's weighing what was it, 180?
He was like 270,
excuse me.
which was 20 pounds more than he was in his last fight against Otto Wallin, the German guy.
And we were kind of like, oh, crazy. That dude, that's interesting. What does that mean?
But Wilder was also heavy.
Wilder is 20 pounds heavier, too.
20 pounds heavier, too. Yeah. He came in at 230, and he was like 209 last time he fought Fury.
231 and 273.
Wouldn't that be a crazy fight between a 205 guy and a 280? That would be like an
Dude, that was Evander Holyfield fought that 7-foot Russian guy, Valuev, one time, and that's what it was. Evander was like 215, and that guy was 300
He was
pounds.
always barely a heavyweight. Evander was always barely a heavyweight.
He was like one syringe of fucking steroids above the limit.
And he got robbed versus this guy, too. Look at the height difference between these two guys. That was Holyfield fighting Valuev, who was 7 feet tall. Look at that.
and dude, that's like, dude, no, you can't date my daughter.
That looks like a rape is about to happen. Is what it looks like.
So who won that fight?
Well, they fought in Russia, and Holyfield, this was old Holyfield. He beat him, but they stole it from him. It went to decision, and they gave it to Valuev. But Valuev threw like 10 punches the entire fight. It was so clearly rigged.
I can't believe Russia would rig anything.
Boxing's always been corrupt.
So basically, he comes in super heavy, and you know what? The game plan was really simple.
That tells you all you need to know about when they put the Russian guy like he's the God's gift to the earth, and Evander Holyfield, the only 5-time heavyweight champion in the history of boxing, is like in the tiny little corner.
What do you mean by 5-time? 5 different weight
If there's
classes?
any,
No, he got the belts back 5 different times.
if there's any Russian hacks or any spies or anything like that listening to this, Punch Drunk dares you to fucking hack into All Things Comedy's websites
Okay.
No.
and everything possible.
No.
We fucking dare you.
No.
Prove it.
No.
You're so great, Russia. Sam Tripoli and Jason Tebow dare.
Hello?
Especially Sam Tripoli.
Hello?
Dare you.
Hello?
You want to hack into Sam's fucking laptop? I bet you can't.
I heard him saying that Russians weren't even good at hacking.
Oh, he was saying that right before the show. Sam's like, those fucking stupid, retarded Russians.
Do you even hack, bro?
They don't even have good buttholes.
Look up Putin's butthole.
Look up Putin's butthole 1914. See if that does anything.
Where's Fight Nanny?
She died. Let's replace her with this box. Let's see who talks more, this box or Fight Nanny. Look up Fight Nanny butthole 1812.
Do you have a magic marker? I'll draw a face on it.
Don't draw a face. So the funny thing, so Fury goes. So what Fury does, dude, is Fury bum rushes him, right?
The box nanny's here.
Bum rushes him, kind of stuns him, and then just sits on him the whole. I mean, just when
He leaned on him a lot. He put his weight on him a lot.
which is incredibly brilliant.
It also neutralized his right hand too. He fought Wilder. Watching the way Wilder fought reminded me a lot of Chuck Liddell. Remember Liddell late in his career? He would just circle and try to set that right bomb up, and if he didn't land it, he would lose. If he didn't get that's the only way he would win. And I feel like Wilder had that whole game plan. He's like, I'm going to eventually get my right hand off, and he never did. And all that Fury had to do was like, I got to stay away from that right hand. And I'll get my shots in, I'll lean on him, and I'll take his right hand away, and because he's not going to beat me with anything other than a right overhand knockout.
I think he's so dumb for doing that rematch. I think he's so dumb. Yeah, but that fight is always going to be there, dude.
Yeah.
Wait, you think Wilder's dumb?
Yeah.
Well, and he's got to split it. He's only getting 40% now. They split the purse 50-50 and, the gate and everything. This time 50-50, but he'll only get 40%.
I think it's stupid, man.
But it's life-changing money, dude. If you got to go,
But it's
because
also
who's
like-
to say he'll ever get back to that, and that the third
Okay.
event will be just as big.
Why would you?
He
I
could
mean, I hear
retire.
what you're saying, but to me, it's like you want all the belts back.
yeah, but
why
I
would
don't
you go
see
fight
it
two
being
more
any
guys
different
and then-
right now.
Yeah.
I don't see it being any different
I would change
right now.
trainers, dude. I would do
I
what
would
Fury
change
did, man.
trainers.
I would
I
go
would
to
change
Kronk.
trainers.
I mean, I know that he can't get Kronk, but I would get somebody like that, who can teach me the Manny Stewart style. Of
I would train
being a heavyweight.
Yeah, I would.
Because what he's doing ain't working. You know, he
Exactly.
never was a great boxer. I mean, the guy.
No, he's just a high-end athlete.
Think about it. Somebody, I think it was Mario Lopez on his boxing podcast, was talking about when's the last time you remember a heavyweight champ who had won so many fights, who had lost as many rounds as Wilder had lost? Because he lost a lot of rounds.
Oh,
dude.
that's
He was
a
just
good
winning,
point.
knocking people out.
Oh, that's a great point.
Yeah, he lost a ton of rounds.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's lost more rounds than not even.
Could possibly. Yeah, I mean, I know in the big fights we've seen lately, he probably has.
But I mean, what an incredible record.
Well,
Yeah,
no, I
of
mean,
course,
dude,
yeah.
when you heard that number, you're like, whoa, dude, he's starting to hit that. He's not that far away from that 50.
You know, the other reason I think he's got to take the rematch, though, he's not as young. He's not, he looks like he's late 20s. He's 34, man.
Johnny, what are you saying? Black don't crack?
You saying you hate black people, Johnny? Look up Johnny hates black people, 1815.
We're just gonna breeze past the fact that Johnny listens to a Mario Lopez's boxing podcast.
No, but dude, Lopez is interesting.
Oh, he's good. Yeah,
dude.
he's with this boxing journalist, Steve Kim. They have a
He's
podcast
like-
together. It's great.
He's interesting because he's like a super good-looking guy, does all the shiny object stuff. Hey,
whoa.
the guy likes Black Clock.
You want me to
Calm
look
down.
up his box?
Black Clock? I don't like
Alright.
Black Clock. Look up Black Clock, 500.
No, but dude, like the guy's like taking like boxing forever. Like he's like one of those. I think he said he would box Rogan at one point.
Oh,
That'd be a mistake.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I
bro.
don't either, dude, because I think Rogan lives. I don't think Rogan would ever do it. But
Remember when Wesley Snipes was going to fight him?
yeah, and he found out he can kick like a fucking mule.
Until he looked up Joe Rogan kicking. And then he's like, oh, okay, yeah. There
I
won't be
wish
any-
we could have seen that fight.
Oh, God, I would have loved it. God, he would have
would've
just
loved to
murdered
see
that
that.
guy. And plus, Rogan's like a lot bigger than him, isn't he?
Well,
Like,
dude, have you ever
weight-wise.
seen the videos where like Rogan has on like fucking kickboxing champions and they do that thing where you kick the bag, see how powerful your kicks are?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And Rogan's kick was more powerful than the champion?
Right, no shit.
Because dude, the guy's like
His
a
kicks are
square of
crazy.
fucking muscle.
His kicks are crazy, too. Like, you look at that video, like him and GSP, he's like showing GSP how to do like a kick. You're like, isn't that the champ?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. And here we go. Hold on. This is like an older video, but this is.
Hi, I'm Joe Rogan. I'm a trained murderer.
We don't need the voice, right?
Nah.
Watch him sue us for this.
Damn, dude.
That's right in your teeth. Imagine that hit you right in your teeth.
Yeah, dude, you're fucked.
Your teeth would be so hurt.
But you know that your teeth would probably cry.
Your teeth would get their feelings hurt. Joe Rogan, stop hurting my teeth's feelings.
Back in the day when Fear Factor and Survivor was on, TV Guide did like a head-to-head versus Jeff Probst.
Uh-huh.
And it came out as a draw, and I was like, this is fucking garbage.
You know, Rogan was
Rogan
like,
was-
"I'll fuck that dude up."
Oh my God.
You know.
Well,
Even
now
back-
people know. Look at that.
Look at that, dude. Those bags are heavy, bro. Those are.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
why they're called heavy bags.
I know, and he's totally hurting that heavy bag's feelings.
I wonder which.
Oh, right. So this is the nut kick.
Have you ever seen the video where like they bust a guy staring at Joe's dick?
No.
Yes. There was a guy that when Joe was like showering, like they're like, dude, the guy stares at Joe's dick.
I bet Rogan would totally beat me up if we got into a scrap.
I think it would be close.
You do?
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
I would like to see your black belt in Taekwondo versus his black belt in Taekwondo.
I don't think that's even fair.
Oh, here we go.
How do you know he didn't already beat you up
Oh, that's true.
Good
a couple
point.
weeks ago?
That's true. That's good.
Oh, man. Dude, you remember. That's from
Hogwatch.
that's from 10 years ago.
And
the-
Sam has a very good memory when it comes to dick.
The link isn't even live anymore.
Because which is
Yeah,
they must
the-
because the guy probably sued them.
What was it? Like, describe it.
Well, you know, at the Scott Ross and I, and guys, if you live in Ventura, go to our good friend Scott Ross. You know, Scott owns his own gym now.
Yeah, I hear it.
It's 10th Planet Ventura.
My buddy trains there.
Yeah, what does he
right?
say about Scott? It's like, oh,
Loves
Scott,
it.
great class, but Scott's jokes suck. Does he say that?
He does not.
I heard him say that.
You know Chris
Every one of his
Yeah,
whole-
from the Naughty Show. Yeah.
Scott, Chris says your fucking jokes suck.
And we dare Russians to hack into Sam's laptop or any computer at All Things Comedy.
So 10th Planet, he opened it, and I'm really happy for him. So Scott and I went to the original 10th Planet.
Every hold day he puts you in is the sleeper hold.
Yeah. Because he has narcolepsy, right? Boxing Andy?
Yeah. Boxing Andy, what are your thoughts? Okay.
Did you take a picture of that for the thumbnail?
I put it on.
Boxing
I put it on Twitter.
So we went there. Scott started. So we went to the original one, and then they moved to the gym on La Brea off of Hollywood, which was where I think Randy Couture was there.
Oh
He was
yeah,
part
I
of
know
that.
exactly.
And
what
I
you're
think
talking
that was the gym that they were seeing those kicks at, and so that was the gym where they would do jujitsu and everybody would shower, and then people would be like, "Dude, he stares at everybody's dicks."
It's really hard to properly clean with dudes standing. You know, getting under the
Yeah, but I
fucking
just
ass
go
hair.
home and shower.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, but I remember like summer camp. Remember you'd have to stand around, everybody standing around.
Oh, I mean,
one
you were
shower?
trying to hold it as shit, so I can understand why
Yeah,
you weren't
yeah,
showering,
yeah.
right?
You can't, but you really want to get in there and clean your asshole out, and it's hard to do that with.
Dude, I don't get in there. I shampoo it now. I just shampoo my asshole. I throw some.
Or just squirt a stick the bottle down
Yeah,
and
just boom and just like rub a dub, you know, because I'm Armenian down there. I throw a perm on it, dude.
I got a fucking.
Nasty
I use one of those car pressure washers. Look up pressure washer asshole, 1984.
Dude, this is the IOC is telling Tokyo now for their Olympics that if they don't get the virus under control, they have until May. They're going to cancel the Olympics. Isn't that crazy?
Oh shit! I didn't even think
So,
about
Johnny,
that.
you're a nerd dork, right?
Thank you. Fuck your face.
That got funnier and funnier and funnier in my head. Johnny, you're a nerd dork, right? In what world is that a nice thing to say? Adding right at the end of it is so fucking patronizing.
It's not patronizing. Johnny.
No, it is.
Hey, Garnet, you're a stupid fucking Canadian asshole, right, bro? Oh, yes, I have. I must admit, that's probably right. I like how we got a box instead of a fucking Garnet who came out here from Canada, took me to a Clipper game last night, and we're like, sit in the corner, fuckface. We want to have a box on mic instead.
Johnny, what is the virus?
Johnny, you're a dumb fucking dork, right?
Yeah,
You're a fucking
that's
asshole.
me, yeah.
Hey, Johnny, you're a fucking stupid prick, right? Why don't you talk for a few minutes? Fucking face hurts.
Look, now she's Deontay Wilder.
By the way, Sam is using this opportunity to back up his entire hard drive. Apparently, he brought an
Johnny,
unboxed and set up a
Johnny,
hard drive.
question for you. Question for you, Johnny.
Because I'm an asshole. Yeah.
Johnny,
What
you're
is
a fucking
the virus?
complete faggot, right?
What is the
That's me,
virus?
yeah.
What is the virus?
Well, it's like a disease, bro.
Like what kind? I mean, like, is it just a cold?
Why the fuck would I know this?
Yeah, but
You're a dumb fucking stupid prick, bro. Right?
Do I work at the CDC? Like, why the
What's
fuck?
your research?
Johnny
What's your
Woodward.
chat?
I mean,
room talking about?
it's like SARS and all that other shit, dude. It's like a bitchy virus. It sucks.
Johnny Woodward, known virologist.
And dork fucking prick, stupid fuck. Right, Johnny?
Johnny, I want to get your odds on it killing one of us in this room after
Well,
that.
dude, did you see
Go
this-
to BetDSI.
That
Use
Harvard
the promo
guy.
code Punch Drunk Sports
Punch 25.
or Punch 25.
That Harvard guy said it's going to infect 70% of the world.
Wow.
Guy from Harvard yesterday said that.
Is that the same Harvard where they made the disease?
Probably. That's how they know. Yeah,
Pieces of shit.
that's how they know.
Now, okay, different podcast. We won't talk about that. Go to BetDSI. Use the promo code,
Punch 25.
and dude, they'll give you.
$25. And they'll double anything you put in up to $500. I wonder how many people made money, lost money. I know a lot of people hit me up, said they bet on the fight.
Fury was a slight dog.
Slight dog, and I would have put money on him.
Me
I didn't
too.
bet on it, but I would have done that.
Yeah, same.
That seemed like easy money. I don't know how it was a slight dog.
So, I mean, you can take action on the XFL. You like the XFL?
I haven't watched the game yet.
I have. It's not bad.
I've been reading about it. I
It's-
like
you know
some
what
of them
it
crazy
is?
rules.
It's great to just put on the television when you're doing something.
Sure.
I like what they did with kickoffs.
And I like what they do with PATs.
Yeah. Yeah, although it seems like
Are
nobody.
there no cheerleaders, by the way? I just realized that. You think they'd really slut it up?
Well, no, they're going the other way this time. They're not going all like raunchy and aggressive. They're doing like all American is the kind of the move this time.
Really?
Yeah.
I never think about. I guess in the NBA I do. That's the only sport where I don't care about cheerleaders in the NFL or cheerleaders in. They don't even have them in baseball. No. But NBA, I like the Clipper girls, the dance people.
Yeah, the dance people. That's very non-binary.
You know, whatever they do. I mean, I guess they're not cheerleaders. They don't really do cheers, but they do dance routines and they launch T-shirts at people.
I used to like the Clipper dancers back before we were good because you could meet them afterwards when they were stripping at the Spearmint Rhino down the street too. They would go right from their first job to their second job.
They probably make more money at the Rhino.
Yeah. Well, cheerleaders get paid dick, dude. Yeah. Like
In
$70 a
dick,
game.
Am I right, dude? In dick. Hello.
Yeah, okay.
Someone, great job. Here's a dick sandwich.
Well, yeah, wasn't that the rule in the first iteration of XFL was that the cheerleaders could date the players?
Yeah,
unlike
and
the
they
NFL?
had cameras in their locker rooms and shit like that. Yeah.
What?
They would like bring the camera into the cheerleaders' locker room and the
Do
original
you like,
XFL.
dude, bet DSI, baseball starting, football. Dude, where's the Andy Ruther? Where's Andy Ruther? Hold on.
Those guys owe a bet, huh?
Yeah, and they're running from it.
What did you say that they said something like we're never paying that off or something?
Yesterday would have been the day.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Can you imagine?
By the way, Jordan had the best joke at that.
the crying Jordan.
Yeah, the crying meme thing. That was so funny. What a good sport.
What did he say? He said,
He's like, man, I'm going to have to see more memes for the next so many years.
I'm going to tell you something. We still got to do this bet DSI read. But I'm going to tell you something, dude. Outside of his highlight reel, I think that was one of the best moments for Michael Jordan ever.
yeah, absolutely.
It totally changed your view of him. You're like, wow, this guy's got a soul. He's not like an asshole. And, you know, it's like LeBron. They say that about LeBron. Like, LeBron's a really nice guy. I just had a buddy who had dinner with him say he's the nicest guy. And then, you know, there's this perception of him they kind of asked for. But I think that LeBron, they're saying that LeBron was right around him. But yet you didn't see anything of LeBron. And the reason I have a problem with it, because that's not LeBron. LeBron, like, they would just at least tweet. There was no tweets about it. Him saying, hey, man, the memorial was great. There was nothing.
Yeah, but I mean, that's like a weird thing to tweet at.
What?
Maybe he was crying or something. He didn't want to be seen. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's a private thing.
Okay, there's this one fuzzy picture. They say it's
No, but
him.
why do you think he wouldn't be there?
I don't know. That's my question. Why is anyone
But
going?
what I'm saying is, why wouldn't you take like the LA Times word for it when they said he was there?
Because there was not one mention. Listen, dude, the reason you want to mention that he's there is for the Laker fans. So
They did mention he was there, though. The Times did. The LA Times said he was there.
But during the broadcast and during SportsCenter, not one mention of him being there. And it's just bizarro because if LeBron farts in the wind, everybody's covering it.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm with you there. But unless he asked not to be. And that's the one time I could see them respecting, you know, like not bothering him and not.
But why?
So-
Okay. I get it. They could go, hey, man, I just don't want anybody to take pictures of me or anything like that. That's fine. But you go, and just so everybody knows, LeBron James is here. He's asked for us not to show him or anything. That's all I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? It's like these weird, bizarre, and they end up being Ron Artest and shit. I don't fucking know, man.
Because he did this interview the day before about the memorial, and he got all emotional and was like kind of breaking down about it the day before. I just don't know why he would do the interview and then not.
Dude, I'm not saying he wasn't there. I'm just saying, why isn't anybody addressing where he was or what he was doing? That's all I'm saying.
Okay, Skip Bayless is talking about it on Undisputed at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. If you want to check that out.
Oh, perfect. Is this a time machine box, Andy?
That tweet says he asked not to be.
I love cum. I'm a girl. I love cum. Is that the Jew?
No.
Take it.
Let's take it.
Hi. Hello.
Trips, what's up, bud? It's your 209 correspondent. How you guys doing today?
We're
What up,
killing
bro?
it. What's up?
Just wanted to give you guys a shout out. It's been a while. Hadn't chatted in a while. Team, whenever you're up in this area, I can do some, some training with you so you don't get beat up by no bums.
You got it,
Trips,
bro.
congrats on the babies.
Thank
Fight
you,
Nanny.
dude.
Sorry you're so racist.
Fight Nanny is not here, but Box Nanny's here.
It's bad. It's been getting bad, man. It's getting bad.
What's getting bad?
The Fight Nanny and her racism.
I know.
I love to, hey, dude, you're dropping an N-bomb.
Well, that's why we had to edit her out of the show today. Is because literally everything she said was
She's
racist.
like, I want to dress, and I want to wear my clan outfit.
Yep. Yeah, she wanted to wear her clan outfit. And now Sam hates Russians.
That's the best.
Dude, I love Russians. I just won't date them. Yep, that's him.
yeah, I mean, like, what the fuck?
It does look like him.
That's him.
Hey,
That's him.
Sam,
End it.
Sam,
Okay,
what's
I
your
was
thoughts
wrong.
on the,
You really think that's him?
the big flipper
It looks like it's
trade?
a smudge.
You
to me.
guys
I
hear
can't-
about that?
Okay.
What's
I
that?
don't know, man. I mean, it somewhat looks like him, right?
Okay, I'm glad you're accepting it. That's okay.
I think it looks like him.
I mean, that's where they did
You
say
hear
he was
about
sitting.
the
Like
you hear about the Clippers and their new trade?
Oh no! What?
I
Oh,
knew.
they hung up on
That's
us.
a
Look
good-
at that.
that's a
dude.
good call.
That was
Damn,
a
you got
great
you.
attempt at being. Oh, we lost everybody.
so I think it's just the headphones.
Kick the headphones.
Yeah,
out,
it's
man.
going on. and off. Keep doing that.
Can you hear us, Aaron?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good.
Every time.
It's just the headphones.
Okay. Well, we're still going. How about this? Now we just
plug
take
that
these
thing
off
in.
and we hear each other naturally, Johnny. I don't need to hear you through headphones.
I got it. And we're back.
And we're back. Show us those Russian buttholes.
And don't forget about our new sponsor. Are you an African American but you don't know how to tell time? Go to Black Clock. Use the code,
BetDSI.
and that gives you a free black clock.
Go to BetDSI. Use promo code PUNCH25, and they will double up. I mean, we got baseball starting up. We got XFL. UFC's got some great fights coming up. Basketball's heating up, dude. Basketball is heating up. Last night, Garnet, come over here. I want you to talk about your show, the game last night. Box Nanny, move over here for 2 seconds. Okay.
And keep it down, Box Nanny.
Please welcome everyone's fourth favorite Canadian on the show.
And there's only 4 of us, don't you know?
Garnet, how are you, dude?
Good, how are you?
So you went to the Clipper game last night. Kareem went with you guys?
No, just me.
No,
and Steve.
just 2 of us.
I think Kareem was there, though.
I thought I saw him.
He was. Yeah.
He was?
He was. Or maybe he was at the Lakers.
He was at the Lakers game.
Yeah.
the
There was a
other night.
bunch of people, apparently a bunch of comics there last night. Saw Adam Levine last night.
How hot is that guy's butt?
Pretty hot. I heard he has full-blown AIDS and herpes. Pass
for
it
him.
on.
Good for him. Throwing a little coronavirus, and he's the one. You saw the full power of what the Clippers have. What do you think?
If they stay healthy, they'll be all right.
They'll be all right.
And if we can play Memphis every night.
Well, Memphis, yeah. I mean, the problem was Joe Jackson playing. Was Josh Jackson playing, or whoever, Josh Jackson Jr.? Was he in the game?
Yeah, I think he's fine.
He's great. Yeah, that team's
It's
young.
just Morant, though. It's
But,
just
dude-
Morant and Valanciunas, and that was it, basically.
Well, I mean, like, dude, that was the first time. I
Jackson
think
had
that's only
14.
the 5th game this season where we had a healthy roster.
Well, Harrell had, 22?
More, yeah, maybe more.
How was Reggie Jackson? Was he okay?
It was good.
He's all right.
What'd he
Shot good,
score?
Ball good.
5 points.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's got to be weird to have, go from a team where you're killing it to.
I always wish it was like a little bit of a closer game because, we would have got to see a lot more of Leonard and fucking,
Is Lou Williams hurt or something? Why is he only
George.
getting 20 minutes?
Because there's so many guys now, and they don't play him that much because he's
he
older.
only plays 20 minutes. Yeah, his plus minus is plus 30. The guy's I feel bad for that guy. What's he got to do to fucking start on an NBA team?
He likes being the 5th man.
Does
I
he
mean,
really?
the 6th man because he wins all those awards. He's
You
the
think he
number
really
one
likes that?
bench scorer of all time in the NBA.
Do you think he really likes that though, or he would rather be a starter?
Dude, I mean, he's found his niche.
Yeah, whatever.
124 to 97.
But that second unit, Lou and Harrell, like, them guys alone, Lou can put up big numbers when he wants to. Harrell had 20, what did he have last night, 22?
Yeah, George is going to take a little while to get back. But Zubox.
I guess that worked good. I guess that worked good for him,
I just don't
George,
know why
because,
they don't-
they get up so They were up so big so early that he didn't have to get a lot of tread taken off.
40
his
to
tire.
14 in the first quarter. Holy shit.
Yeah, 40 to 14.
That's the team that we've been waiting for.
You've been waiting for.
I mean, dude, and here's the thing. Why do we dominate the Lakers? Simple. Because the Lakers can't shoot threes. That's who beats us. Teams who shoot three, which is crazy because we have so many excellent perimeter defensive guys. All right? It goes back to my theory that Doc is not a great coach. I don't think he is. I'm going to be honest with you. Outside of the Kevin
There's worse.
Hey, can you look up Doc Rivers coaching his record as a coach, and if it breaks it down into the years? I mean, dude, he's had some awful years.
But look at last year. They didn't have a very good team last year, and they made a pretty good run.
I told everybody before the season they were a good team. They were very balanced, man. But I mean, go look at some of his Orlando years. They sucked.
We have it on screen right now. He was, 41-41 his first NBA head coaching season in Orlando. That was 99, 2000. 43-39, 44-38, 42-40. That's pretty good for Orlando.
Yeah, but that was when they had
they
Tracy McGrady and
They
shit.
started 1-10, 03-04, and I guess he got fired there.
Right?
Boston 45-37, 33-49, 24 wins, but they had that good year 07-08, 66 wins.
Yeah, and then he gets Garnet.
Yeah, and that's when they
Start putting it together.
62 the next year, but did not make the conference finals. And then 50 wins and they won their conference.
Outside of J.J. Redick, who is the white guy that's done well under Doc Rivers?
You think he's racist, right?
He hates white guys.
I get it.
I get it. He hates white guys.
I mean, I kind of do too.
Okay, I guess it's acceptable right now. We know what you like, Black Hawk. You remember he almost got in a fight with Tracy McGrady that one season? Tracy McGrady wanted to fight him.
You know, it's weird.
Yeah.
You remember like these people as players when you're like, you know what I mean? Like we're getting old enough to
Pachulia
you remember
was okay.
Doc playing.
Yeah, I do. He
know?
was a Clipper, man.
I know.
He was a Clipper, a Hawk, and a Knick.
Hawk. I remember him mostly with the Hawks.
With Dominique Wilkins. Can you believe they Dominique
He
Wilkins?
looks so old. Dominique, did you see him at the dunk contest?
Yeah, he did.
That's like, it's almost like a mirror to your face. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because even though we know we look older when we see old photos of us, stuff like that, in my insides, I don't feel old.
Yeah.
And then I see Dominique Wilkins, and I'm like, God damn, if he looks
aged-
like that,
he
I
aged
must look
bad.
like that.
You know what? That's almost like
That's black cracking.
That's
That's black cracking.
That's almost like everybody else in Top Gun, the original movie, versus Tom Cruise. Have you seen the difference in those people?
Sure.
It's like
like Kelly McGillis.
they almost couldn't use anybody else from the original movie because they were so blown out.
Well, what's his name looks terrible.
Look at Kelly McGillis. She was like,
yeah, but it's more about
like compare her to Tom Cruise now.
That's her?
yeah.
No,
It
it's
is.
not.
It is. Yeah.
Get out of here.
You can tell. Look at her face.
She looks worse than Dominique Wilkins.
Yeah, but you know what, dude? It's like that's what you're supposed to age like that.
Sure.
Tom Cruise is the exact.
He's got Scientology. Yeah.
He's drinking baby blood.
Is that what they do? in Scientology?
I mean, I don't know, but I mean, I'd like to put that out there.
It's probably the Russians. He's probably fucking with that Russian blood.
Yeah.
God, that's crazy. Well, you know who else looks like shit is
Sam Tripoli.
me. No, I was gonna say me. Who's the other dude that was in that movie? Val Kilmer. Look him
yeah.
up now.
Oh well, he's got
We
like
see
throat
the
cancer.
yeah.
Oh, Jason.
what an excuse.
Great.
I got cancer.
So now Chad,
I
Ari
can't still
both
act
pissed
in a
everybody
movie.
off. Now Tebow just pissed everybody off. When am I gonna get in trouble?
Oh wow, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he's got like that Roger Ebert thing where he doesn't even have
No
a chin,
shit, that's
basically.
too bad.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
What was that spy movie he was in? It was
Oh,
really
he's got to
funny.
wear that stuff, so he's got to smoke through it.
What was it called?
Saint.
He's got his Clippers hat on there.
Oh, that's him with the Clippers hat on.
Yeah, dude.
Oh man,
It's a bummer, man.
Is that from smoking? Do you think?
I probably. I mean, think about it. He smoked enough cigarettes just on the set of Tombstone to fucking.
Oh yeah,
kill
it's
him.
like ugh.
He was great in that too.
So good. That's such a good movie.
What was a bad Val Kilmer movie?
Batman.
Batman Forever. Yeah.
Buttman. I'm Buttman.
Did you say Buttman?
Of course he did. Like a Buttman 1950 movie slash.
Dude, don't look up Buttman because there is portals called Buttman.
I bet there is.
Yeah.
There's got to be a zillion of them.
You got a bucket of them.
Buttman 4, Buttman 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Well, Garnet's saying that the Toronto Raptors will, in fact, beat the Bucks.
No.
God, me and Garnet were trying so hard to get on the kiss cam last night.
Oh, they would never show you. People freak
I mean, we were practicing and they weren't even doing the kiss cam, but we were just totally fucking making out the whole game.
What is up with the late? I mean, dude, it doesn't look good for me right now. It just doesn't look good for this
for the
bet
bet?
against Kareem. It doesn't look good.
I mean, but in a way, all you got to do is buy. Does he take you, or you can't even go?
He gets basically $800 worth of tickets, right?
He gets 2 tickets. That's what the
Two
bet-
tickets, and then at the most for $400.
But I
ticket,
think-
or what was the rule total?
Yeah,
I
there was
thought it
some
was 2
cap
tickets.
on it. It was a cap though. Like
Per
you can't-
ticket
yeah.
or total?
I think it was per ticket.
I
it's-
know the number
it's recorded.
400's there. I just don't know what.
I think it's per ticket. Yeah, you can't spend more than $400 per ticket.
So it's $800.
I think so. I
Unless
mean,
you
it's
get-
on the record. We have it
Unless you
recorded.
get a deal. You know what I mean? If you can find them cheaper, then good for you.
Yeah, they have to be in the lower bowl unless it's more than that. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, but it's capped at $400 a ticket.
yeah. I mean, you still have to buy tickets. Though,
I
if
mean,
they're
can
more
we
than
be
that.
honest, dude? I watched this.
You gotta
this
get 'em in.
team. It's just like I've never seen a team win so many games yet look so beatable.
You mean the Lakers?
Yeah, it's
And
just
they're
like,
gonna be the NBA's little darling this year.
Yeah, but think about all those LeBron teams are like that, dude. Remember the Cavs? They would just coast and coast and coast, and you thought they looked like shit, and then they get in the fucking playoffs and they win the title. I mean, even the Heat were like that for a couple of regular seasons. Remember, people were like they're just kind of
I just
saving
don't
it
get.
for the
You know what I
playoff.
think that the Lakers have that the Clippers don't have is a understood hierarchy
What do you mean?
of
Everybody knows their role.
yeah.
I think the Clippers have that.
No, the Clippers, man. I've watched games where Lou Williams like fuck everybody on the court and just starts chucking up, and it's just like, I think at the end of the game, it's like give Kawhi the ball, and if Kawhi doesn't do it, then maybe
George.
Paul George. I'm still waiting for him kind of to click into this shit. He's been hurt all season, hasn't been able to get anything going.
Yeah, time to start.
It's time now, dude.
yeah.
But this team is great. I mean, I used to think like, okay, you know, what are we gonna do? Like if we go up against these giant centers, but the centers aren't the one that kills us. It's when these shooters on the outside start hitting threes every time, and when we lose, it's because people hit threes.
I think Chad Zubac can play good D. For a 7-footer. I like him. I'm a girl.
Hi. Hey, turn off your radio. I love saying that, dude.
Oh,
And-
well, he hung up instead.
Okay.
That's one way to get it to stop.
Who was that?
That is the ultimate hang up.
Do we,
Call
do we
it.
know who that was?
No, just a random number.
Could it be JJ Redick?
Probably.
Could it be? So who do you think the finals are going to be right now, Johnny, if you had to pick, honestly?
Bucks Lakers. Maybe Clippers. It's a coin toss for me.
I don't think listen, dude. The refs are going to have to rig this game so much for the Lakers to beat the Clippers.
They will.
And they will. That's possible, but it's going to be so fucking blatant.
They don't care.
Well, even you said the Nuggets. Like
I think the
beginning of
world
the
wants
year.
the Lakers now.
Look at Mark
Nuggets are
Cuban,
doing
dude.
good.
Hey, talking to this?
Nuggets are doing good.
Did you see this with Mark Cuban the other day, where he basically called him out for he's getting this massive fine now for calling him out for being corrupt the other day?
Who?
Cuban. Have you
Yeah.
not
Called out the NBA?
Well, yeah.
He
kind
doesn't
of.
care.
Well, yeah, because he gets. I mean, dude, we all know. Like, it's so hilarious.
How did he make his fortune?
Broadcast.com, and then investments.com shit. Though.
Okay.
NBA may take issue with.
He just went on an officiating rant, basically, on Twitter.
Yeah, and it's just like, dude, it's like it's so obvious when they rigged the. Dude, when the Clippers played Boston, They took 6 points off the board for Boston. Take 6 points off from the Clippers off the board.
And that foul on Lou should have been at the
one,
line and not on the ground.
And then the Kawhi one was like, there wasn't enough to dispute it,
Yeah.
but they took it off the board because they wanted Boston to win that game. It's just ridiculous, and they do it all the time, bro. But it's like, dude, I'm telling you, man, I think the Lakers are, I don't think they'll lose in the first round, but after that, they're beatable, dude. They're beatable.
Sorry, I'm trying to find. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Cuban, after they lost to a bad team. Hold on, who was it? They lost to the Hawks. He said, just when you think NBA officiating can't get any worse, guess again. This is absurd. So they call a goaltend. They literally blew the whistle that it was a goaltend. There was a putback after the whistle. After review, they said no goaltend, but count the basket. What the fuck is that? That's NBA officiating.
Yeah.
But wait, there's more. One of the refs told us it was an inadvertent whistle, so it was not goaltending. Doesn't matter that people stopped playing, inadvertent whistles are worse. They thought the whistle came after the putback, so the basket counted. Anyway, it's just him going. Let me look at this. He's just going on and on about this. Refs have bad games, crews have bad games, but this isn't a single game issue. This is the same shit that has been going on for 20 years. Hire former refs who think they know how to hire, train, and manage, and then realize 2 years later they can't, and repeat. In the past 12 years, it's been Ronnie Nunn. He started naming refs. Don Vaden, Bob Delaney, and now Monty McCutcheon. What do they all have in common? You know the definition of insanity. An inadvertent whistle suspension play. He's talking about rules here,
Dude.
But anyway, yeah, he went hard.
The same ref nullified the same different ref, both his calls. The guy was right there. He made 2 calls. The same ref came from the other side and nullified
I hate it when that happens. Yeah.
both times.
Well, did you see that Portland game where it should have been a goaltend?
Yeah, and it's like so obvious. It's like, dude, these are like, what's the point of replay if you're getting it wrong every time? And what the problem is they're more concerned about saving the credibility of the refs than making the right call.
Yeah.
And the new coach's challenge, it's pretty good, but I think if you win your challenge, you should still keep it and still be able to use it on. Don't
Yeah,
lose
I do
it.
too. I agree with that too.
The coaches need that because there's been so many shitty calls.
Yeah.
And if you can't challenge it, what's challenging one call in the game? What is that going to really change? You need to or have another one allowable for the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter.
Is there a Canadian basketball league?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
They don't
I
know
only
because
watch
their
NBA.
Sports Center is going over the 90 different hockey leagues they have. Dude, they'll show you girls 8th grade hockey on the Sports Centre or whatever they call it over there.
I just think about their refs if they had a Canadian
The
basketball league.
court is 50 yards wide, though. It's crazy.
I don't know how Chris Paul,
National Basketball League of Canada.
the National Basketball League.
Where are the teams?
Oh, fuck.
They don't even call them penalties. They call them sorries. Sorry, okay,
The
I
Island Storm,
apologize.
the Halifax Hurricane.
I
the
know you
Moncton
wanted to
Magic.
take 4 steps there, you know.
That's all East Coast.
But you're only allowed 2, so
London,
that's a
Windsor.
traveling there, fella.
Sorry.
Well, that's one traveling called on you, fella. Don't you know?
Whatever this is. There's the Canadian Elite Basketball.
That's got to be the whitest basketball league there is.
Yeah.
Centers are 5'11".
Remember when there was this guy, Johnny, can you look this up? This guy in Kentucky wanted to start an all-white basketball league, and like everybody's flipping out. I'm like,
I remember
do it. Let him waste his money. Nobody's gonna go watch that. Anybody like, hey, let's go watch all-white basketball.
Yeah, this was also 10 years ago. Your memory is actually better than I thought it would be.
No, it's like my memory is dog shit on some things, and it's really good with random unnecessary stuff.
Yeah, they have to shoot their free throws granny style. It's all two-handed bounce passes.
They all have that weird like 1950s haircut that Grandpa had.
Those old, really short shorts like the Lakers used to wear.
Oh, what if it was funny? It was only players with the last name White. Kobe White.
That's why he's there. Yeah. He had 33 points each of his last 2 games. By the way.
Yeah, that feminine guy is a great player. I've never met, dude. That dude is feminine.
He's really not.
He's like,
You've never heard him talk. He doesn't even. He's
go
like,
to
he
power
talks like
rankings.
this.
Is that today's power rankings? Let's go to power rankings.
Those aren't power rankings. That's the schedule.
Oh, okay. Power ranking, NBA power ranking.
I'm going to that. It's not my priority at the moment. I was trying to do
Oh,
something
okay. I
else.
didn't know we were doing your priority, Johnny. And then we'll get in the NFL Combine. Hey, did Tiana pop her puppy yet?
It's today, supposedly. She went in this morning, so I haven't heard anything. But
Oh, is that happening?
today, yeah.
It's so funny when they're like, don't say goodbye, sleep. You're like, whatever. You're like, oh, sleep is gone. It is gone.
All right.
It is gone. All right. Welcome to Brian Holtzman's Dead Air.
Why the fuck? Why do you stop talking when I'm looking up stuff?
Because Garnet, get on the microphone real quick and tell me why you think
Here's the power rankings.
that Milwaukee is a regular season team. Thoughts?
I don't think they made enough changes in the offseason to do any more than what they did last year. But Giannis is playing a lot better, carrying the team a little bit more.
You know, here on the West Coast, we call East Coast basketball Least Coast basketball. Okay, so I don't really watch it.
Bucks
who
won.
won last year?
Bucks won. Lakers 2, Raptors 3, Celtics 4,
Bucks won.
Raptors
Nuggets
3.
5, Clippers 6. I know that's where you wanted to get to. So Clippers 6.
We should have beaten Boston. Denver and Utah are the only teams in the West that make me nervous. That's it. Nobody else.
Team's got to stay healthy, though.
Rockets, Heat,
Clippers.
Jazz, Thunder round out the top 10.
Dude, nobody's talking about Chris Paul and how that guy should
he's
be
playing
up for
great.
MVP.
That team is doing great for what they have.
No, dude, it's a good team, dude. Kid Gorgeous is so underrated. Shea Gilchrist is a fucking monster, and they don't ever talk about him
Because
because
he's Canadian.
what?
He's Canadian. That's why they don't talk about him.
Maybe, dude. I mean, the kid's good. How let down are you by Wiggins? Like, you know what's so funny? Joe Bartnick and I went to see Wiggins in summer league when he was a rookie when he got drafted.
In Vegas,
And exactly what they're saying about him is exactly what Joe and I were talking about
He's lazy.
walking. That he just sits in the corner with his arms like this, and he just fucking watches the fucking game. And so
What do you mean by that? He's not
He's lazy.
engaged.
Nah, dude, he doesn't engage. He
But
just sits in the back.
He's
and
going to
zones
the
out.
perfect team, though, for him now. Next year, if Clay and Steph are healthy, he'll be at the 3, can just kind of be lazy. Defenses will focus on those two. He'll be open. I bet you next season he'll average 25. And
The
they'll be easy
question for
points.
him is, are they going to ding him for all the losses? Like, what does he have to do for them to be like, okay, because they did that to D'Angelo Russell. They're like, get him the fuck out of here. We're not winning anything. And you're like, well, are you trying to win or are you trying to shit the bed?
But Steph's going to be back right away, too.
They shouldn't bring him back, dude.
I don't see the point, but because
It's
you're not going to make the
25
playoffs.
games back. Dude, do you see, Johnny,
I'm listening to you.
have you seen that that the Golden State Warriors local TV ratings have dropped 66%?
Not surprised. A lot of that nobody had a bigger bandwagon than Golden State, by the way. I mean, that was just filled with people who hopped on after they started winning.
Yeah,
And now it's going back down to
you
the
know,
regular
so
size.
interesting. Say what you want about Boston, and I love the city. I think they're one of the best sports towns out there because they have zero problem with tearing it down and building it back up. They do it all the time.
You mean
Reds-
like going through the process?
Yeah, I like the base is down with the process. They're like, yeah, fucking shit
Yeah.
the bed, dude.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
Shit the bed, man. Get us better picks. They don't ban, like, they still go to the games. They still support the team. And if it's shitting the bed, they're like, yeah, shit the bed, dude. Like, there's very few bases like that. And that's why they're always competitive because they don't abandon their teams when they suck.
Yeah, totally.
You know, I mean, like other teams, it is so hard for an LA team to bottom out like they have to.
It's funny though because this whole process that they are enjoying the rewards of right now was almost derailed in 2015 when they really wanted Justice Winslow. They offered
Right?
to move up with the Hornets. They offered 4 future first-round picks and 6 total draft picks to move up to 9th to take Justice Winslow. That would have been all those picks that they used to build this
But
team.
we also don't know what kind of player Justin Winslow would have been
Winslow.
in that system, because everybody who plays in that system seems to be the best they've ever
He
played.
wasn't going to be that good, dude. That would have been their whole rebuild, dude. 4 first-round picks and 2 other picks.
Do we know what those picks turned into?
Yeah,
If it was Jason Tatum, then it would have been a
Tatum
stupid.
and was Brown. up there for a
Tatum
pick,
looks
too?
like
This is the headline.
what you picture a basketball player looking like.
This is the headline. The Celtics nearly blew their masterful rebuild 2 years ago by making an insane trade offer to move up in the draft. So it must have been some of the good picks, yeah.
And that's another Kentucky guy that just never got any skill set. And plus, he just can't stay
And of
healthy.
course, we took Frank Kaminsky instead, who's not even on the fucking team anymore.
Yeah, well, dude, that was what Michael Jordan had to say, and he just wanted to get guys that he thought he was better than.
Terry Rozier.
Yeah, and then I think when this story was written, they hadn't used all the picks.
Were they going to move Terry already this season?
Yeah, okay, so they're saying they wouldn't have been able to move down to get Tatum,
Okay.
and then Jaylen Brown too.
Ruther wants to call in a minute.
Okay. And if Ari calls, we'll just hang up.
You know what was crazy was that after we left the game last night, I guess it makes sense, but I found it to be so gross. How many people were selling bootleg Kobe merch outside of that stadium?
Was it pretty bad too? Like just
Yeah.
There was some
head
pretty
shaped wrong.
shady stuff. But I was telling Jason, like even on StockX.
This Jason?
Yes. Kobe shoes. 2 days before he died, I was looking at ordering a pair, and that same pair the day that he died went up $450 on StockX. And there's certain ones that have went up like almost $1,000.
Yeah, I mean, people are going to regret that.
I made some money off of it though. I
Yeah,
sold
well,
some,
what's that site called? You can sell your sneakers?
StockX. StockX or GOAT.
Now, StockX, right? They ended up, didn't they like buy all of like downtown Detroit?
Yeah, it's Mark Wahlberg, Eminem, a couple other.
Oh, all the shady
Guys,
fucks, right? They bought, so it's like, I want to go gig in Detroit because I think it's having like this weird kind of rebuild.
I'm
Like,
sure it is.
Like, you know, you can say whatever you want about hipsters and they're annoying as fuck, but man, they love going into bad areas and flipping that shit, right?
Opening restaurants.
Like, they love moving into crime areas, be like, we love everybody. Come to our vegan restaurant.
Yeah.
Gangbangers like, oh, I don't want to shoot up this place. It's fucking annoying, you know? And they'll move on, then they flip it and the prices go up.
Well, no, you can't shoot up that place because police actually care what happens to white people. So they, somebody might get arrested.
Did I ever tell you the time, like, people want me to do
I'm
comedy.
just kidding. I love the police. I'm sorry.
But you hate black people, you hate Russians, and I hate buttholes. Johnny, look at Russian black butthole
You know what's
haters.
so funny? Now that I had a kid, dude, I used to just eat strangers' assholes like chicks. I just like, let me eat your butt. Now I'm just Perelling everything. I'm just like, okay, Perel, germs everywhere.
So you still eat strangers' assholes?
No, I
You
don't.
just
I can't. I'm like, oh, I might bring diseases home. I can't eat
You
your
just
butt.
eat people's asshole.
I don't even eat those buttholes.
Okay.
I just, nope, can't bring home stuff to the baby. I had a story to tell and I can't remember. Oh, so here's a great story. I used to go down.
Quite a lot of asshole today, by the way. It's a lot of butts and.
But I
I think it's
didn't do all
typical.
of it.
I think it's typical.
I didn't do it all. Okay, I'm just yeah.
No,
it's
it's
called
not- it's-
improv. It's
it's
called
never
yes
you,
and.
buddy.
Jason brings up a butthole joke. I yes and it.
Yeah, it's your fault, Jason.
Yeah.
When did I bring up buttholes?
No, you're good point. Yeah.
Oh, Johnny's still pissed about that fucking nerd comment. Gotcha, Johnny.
I had forgotten about it until just
No,
now.
you
Dude,
didn't.
you said when did I bring up buttholes? You literally just talked about eating asshole like 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, just then. But the
Yeah.
whole show, you said we talked a lot about
We
buttholes.
did talk about buttholes.
It wasn't me the whole time. It was him and that weird character he does.
What we're
I don't know. You know that dumb fucking stupid one? You know what I'm talking about. You fucking dumb fuck.
Fuck it.
he's annoyed, so he's packing up his hard
Yep.
drive.
I'm packing
packing
up
up my
Box
hard drive.
Nanny and I'm leaving, okay? Box Nanny and I are out of here.
Let's ask her thoughts.
Call Fight Nanny.
Box
Let's find
Nanny.
out where the fuck she is.
Let me call her.
When's Ruther calling, by the
Oh,
way?
Ruther, hold on.
Do you really
Is that
want
him
me to
right
call?
now?
Hello? Hello?
Put him on the thingamaboppers.
Don't call her then.
I'm not calling her. I'm just finding out when Ruther's coming.
Who are you talking to? I asked if you wanted me to call her, and you said, I'm not calling her. I'm just checking to see if Ruther's coming.
Oh, I thought you said don't call her,
No,
and I'm waiting to see if Ruther is calling me, because he says he's gonna call me.
He's going to call you on the phone or call
Yeah,
on
and then I'll
Skype?
just hook it up to here.
Okay.
What story were you telling? I think it was butthole related, and I'm not joking.
See?
I'm not joking.
It's not butthole related.
Oh, it seemed like that's where you were going with it.
It's just about cops and shootings. But you guys don't want to hear. Can you unplug this, dude? So, I used to go down. I used to, when I was just running around as a young comic in LA, I'd just go do any spot, anywhere, anytime.
Sure.
And so to get up, I used to go do all the urban rooms. Mixed Nuts, and then
Yep, I remember
this
that.
one, I forget
Urban,
the one,
so just in,
the one,
in,
the
in
comedy
cities.
club on Pico's name. Do you know what that is?
Not the joint. The,
No.
You did urban clubs.
I know what you're talking about. Right next to Roscoe's.
So just
Yeah.
clubs around like tall buildings.
Right down Pico and right by Roscoe's. I can't
Comedy Union.
Comedy Union.
That's not near any tall buildings. Why,
Excuse me, dude.
why is that urban? You mean black clubs? Oh, I got you.
Urban.
Okay. Black. Yeah. Black people. The blacks.
Yeah.
The blacks. I used to do the blacks room.
Okay.
Whoa. You can't say that. You tricked him into doing it. Now we sound racist on this show. Yeah, so continue.
You're worse than the fight, Nanny. Jesus Christ.
Can I tell my story?
I don't know. Can you? You've been trying to for the past 10
Yeah, and
minutes.
you guys won't shut up about buttholes and black people.
This dude's over here. Look at what he's doing. I mean,
So I get called to do a show, and down in Pico, because I used to love to do black rooms before they started stealing all my jokes, but that's a different show. That's
blacks, man. It's just like the blacks in it. Stealing.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, but they do sample each other's jokes all the fucking time.
No, yeah, we're agreeing with you.
Okay. All right. Racist Johnny. So I'm there, right? And we're just hanging out. And all of a sudden you hear pop, 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 pop. And everybody ducks. And it's me and just a comedy club full of black people. And everybody ducks. I'm like, oh shit, I should
Are you
duck.
on
I
stage
should
or
duck,
you
right?
waiting
No,
to
I'm
go
hanging
on?
out in the lobby.
Right in
And I'm
front
just,
of
oh
you.
shit, I should duck. So I duck. And literally together, the entire group, all black people turn to me going, you okay? Are you okay? I know it's probably your first shooting. Are you all right? So I'm like, fuck, what happened? Like somebody just got shot down the street, right? So I'm leaving, dude, right? My car's over there. It's like, I gotta go, dude. I got a spot down at the store. I gotta get the fuck out of here, right? So they had, like, people couldn't leave. They were just, like, fucking taping everything off. I start walking. The cop's like, hey, where are you going? I go, dude, I'm a comic. And I could see the body sitting right over there. I go, I'm a comic, man. I got to go do my spot at the store.
What's this?
The comedy store. He goes, oh, you're a comic, dude? That's awesome. All of a sudden, this woman pulls up, right? Frantic. She's like, oh, my God, was it my brother shot? Is that my brother? This is my brother's shot. Hand to God, the cop turns to me and goes, hey, tell her a joke. I go, what?
That is insane.
I go, what? She'll tell him a fucking joke. I go, dude, she thinks her brother got shot. I'm not telling her a fucking joke. What am I going to, hey, what do you do for a living? Where's your family? Oh, shit,
Robert,
sorry.
yeah.
This one time I smoked crack with a robot.
Yeah. One time I smoked crack with a robot. Yeah. And I never went back to do clubs, but I think I'm going to go back. I need to start.
You're going back to urban clubs?
You know why I like urban shows? Because it's all about like taking something simple and just blowing it up big. Like, I love Tony Rock's comedy. I think he's the fucking one of the best comics out there. I think him and Maria Bamford are the two most underrated comics.
Another great urban comic. Yeah.
NFL Combine, thoughts?
It's happening.
Joe Burrow's hands got tiny hands.
Different size hands too, right?
What do you mean?
His hands weren't the same size.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I don't know why the left one really matters. It doesn't.
Well, that's what he throws with, and it's the bigger of the two hands.
Or the other one is off.
So Sam Donaldson has the small hands too, right?
Sam Donaldson?
But what's his name for the Jets?
Another newsman.
Sam Darnold. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Darnold,
Sam Donaldson
Darnold.
was
Sam Darnold. Sam
the
Darnold.
fucking guy for the evening news. Yeah,
Welcome.
I can't hold the mic with my baby hands.
Canadian, if I'm not mistaken, was he?
Was it? You should know
Yeah,
that.
I'm sorry about that. Sorry to hear about your small hands there, fella. They're size 8 hands, that's size
Oh no,
4
I'm thinking
Canadian.
of Jacobs. I'm thinking of Jacobs. Yeah, Sam. There's Sam Donaldson. Kind of looks like Spock.
Yeah. Oh, I am Mark for Mark. So he's got tiny hands. That's a big
Not
thing.
tiny. I mean, they're,
9 inches?
9-inch. Yeah. Pat Mahomes had 9.25 inches, and he tweeted like, "Hey, buddy, you'll be all right."
Yeah, I mean, it's for sure.
It's weird that he throws left-handed. I just found out. I mean, if you could watch him play, but he's right-handed. He does everything right-handed except for throw a football.
How is that possible?
I don't know. Isn't that weird? It's usually the number one thing that you would do is like right and throw. I always say you right, throw, and masturbate with the same hand.
Hey, dude, that's some scientific shit, and I think you're right. I think Sam Donaldson did the same thing, too.
He looks like
Sam
he's
Donaldson
masturbating
was known
right
for
there.
writing and eating with his right hand, but masturbating knuckles up with his left hand.
He looks like he's masturbating in that photo. I just jerked off.
They didn't have his hand size in the Wikipedia. I'm sorry.
But
But I don't think that's that big. I mean, he's going to be number
I
one.
don't know, man. There's
Tell me
there are some scouts who think it's a big deal. I don't know. It ruined Alex Smith apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I mean,
that
no,
was his big
Alex
problem.
Smith had a good career.
Yeah, I mean, he got better for sure, but apparently that was his big part of his problem. Is why he would throw so many floaters. Is the ball just kind of squeeze out of his hand.
I don't know. I think Joe Burrow is going to be fine.
Couldn't play in the rain, shit like that.
Except for he's going to have to be a Bengal for fucking
Yeah,
the decade.
Would you, if you were him, would you say I don't want to go to the Bengals?
No. I would go wherever you had number one money.
is he left? Does he throw left-handed? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I thought I read.
I'm just looking at him here. He looks right-handed.
Looks like he's throwing right-handed there.
Wow. So that can you edit out all that stuff we talked about?
Yeah, he's right-handed. He throws right-handed.
Where did you hear that from?
It was on Pro Football Talk.
Maybe he's left-handed and he throws right.
Oh, that might be the other way. But it was on Pro Football
Is the
Talk.
combine always in the same place?
Yeah. It has been. Oh, it's always in Indy.
Now, I got to ask you something. If you were the Lions, would you try to move your quarterback? I mean, like, dude, you're just so far back. You like, and you've had him forever,
I think
and
the
you
problem
haven't
with-
won shit.
I think the problem with that is they take such a big hit on the cap. If it wouldn't be a huge cap hit, I'd entertain moving him. While he still has value.
I would love if the Raiders got him.
Stafford.
I would love if.
Dude,
the
I'm
Raiders
really,
got him.
really reading different things to talk about you guys getting Brady.
Yeah, what's the latest on that?
I don't know.
Saw the new stadium this week, by the way, dude. It looks
It looks so good, right?
so good, man. It looks really
How close
cool.
is it to being done?
It's
gotta be,
way.
like,
It's
close.
really close. Yeah.
When that schedule comes out, I'm buying tickets to the first game. I already locked down an Airbnb.
I didn't. I wonder when those go on sale. Because that's gonna be a very coveted.
That's it right
That
now.
is cool looking.
Oh shit! Ruther called in.
How'd you miss that? You had it sitting
I
right in
had a
front.
great rant I was doing.
Yeah, that does look like a cool stadium. The LA one looks good too.
Yeah. Yeah.
If that goes to his voicemail, make sure we give his number out. Yeah, the LA one looks cool too. I think the LA one looks cooler than the Vegas one. You know, those Vegas halftime shows are gonna be cool as fuck.
Ruther, you're garbage.
The yeah, that's gonna look so fucking cool. That in LA. Stadium.
I like the Vegas one because it's black. It's all blacked out. It's kind of like
Yeah,
murdered
perfect
out.
for the Raiders. Yeah. Perfect for the Raiders. Our halftime shit was terrible last night. It was like this rapper guy and
What rapper? What do you mean?
Sticks.
Sticks was
The
it?
guy that does the Clippers song, apparently. He had like 2 songs about, and they kept hyping it up the whole time. And he gets out there, he's like, everybody stand up! And everyone's like, I ain't standing up,
Yeah.
motherfucker. I'm not, fuck you.
I saw. What are the worst
Had to be
ones you
so
think?
depressing. He's rapping like he's like at the biggest place, and he's literally there's, I don't know, 16,000 people.
What's like the saddest halftime show you've seen? Biz
Fuck.
Marquee. I saw him one time. Biz Marquee, like
This
way
one was
past
up
the prime,
there.
and it was really sad.
This one was up there.
Have you seen the others that were really depressing?
Fuck. I'd have to really think about that.
I saw this really homoerotic one time where these shirtless guys were just like doing pretzels with each other, you know, like standing on each other and doing.
He says,
super
give him
gay stuff.
5. He's checking out at the grocery store. Fuck you, Prano.
Is it Ruther or Prano?
Or Ruther. And fuck Prano, too, just for the sake of
I'm
it.
trying to think of what.
Because they can be really depressing.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, you know.
What?
Like remember we went the game on your
Oh,
birthday
man.
was the girl and the Chinese girl that throws those plates up and
She's
she
on
dropped
like a
them.
unicycle.
Did you watch it? She fucked up. And she
I don't
dropped all
remember
the
that.
plates.
She kept
don't
dropping all the
remember
plates. And she just flipped plates on her head with her feet on a giant unicycle. And she's been doing it forever.
Well, and
That's
they-
not the first time I've seen her. I've seen her
Yeah.
several
And they talk
times.
about her like she's a legend though. They introduced
Yeah.
her.
Oh,
And now she's looking
even
like-
legends have bad days, dude.
Now she looks a little long in the tooth.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she can't fucking.
Or the tooth?
Oh! Me put pee-pee in your Coke. But, yeah, that chick right there.
Red Panda. That's her name. Red Panda.
Panda.
Dude, look at Red Panda.
Yeah, that was kind of a sad one. Because you're like, man, how... She's
Isn't
got to
that
be
the name
so
of
sick
Ellie
of
Wong's
doing this.
next special, Red Panda? Mike Bloomberg. I'm trying to buy
Ads are
your...
everywhere. His
It's
ads
so
are everywhere.
bad, dude.
I saw one on Facebook. You get free matches if you put in your address. I gave him my address.
Free what?
Matches, just a pack of matches. I don't. They're like fire Donald Trump or something. I got free matches. I don't know. I gave him my address.
Man, you suck.
This shit.
I signed you up for it too.
How do you, this Red Panda lady, and it's an interesting little guy here, but well, in what world do you go, you know what? I am pretty good at the unicycle. But how could I up this game? Oh, shit! What if I start flipping bowls onto my head?
That's when
That's a logical progression of thought.
I don't think it's the same woman. Look at this woman right here.
Oh, you think
And then-
she got like how Gallagher?
Yeah, I think
Gallagher's
she's doing
brother?
like 6 halftime shows at the same time around
Dude,
the NBA.
somebody sent me something
Like, look
on
at this,
Twitter.
I mean,
Look at that woman.
okay.
And now look at this
That's
woman.
clearly Red Panda.
That's not the.
Oh, that's not Red Panda. That's not the Red Panda I know.
Oh my God, dude! It's almost like they're trying to say they all look alike.
No, she doesn't look like her at all.
No.
Your mom doesn't look like
But
her.
man,
at all.
she's good.
Boom.
I don't know. That kind of Red Panda, kind of a little bit. She looks fatter though.
Yeah, for sure.
She looks
Red Panda's let herself go.
You mean she's not staying fit by fucking riding this unicycle all the time?
Yeah, maybe she needs to get on a stationary unicycle for a little bit.
I want to find this thing. Somebody sent me something about Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan had a guest on, right?
I heard about that. Yeah, he has lots of guests on.
Yeah, you fucking. Oh, Red Panda's going for the double bowl in the head. See, I don't know how in the world anybody would think to do that.
Who's the first person, to do that? The
It had
bowl
to be
for-
Red Panda.
She's in heels too.
Oh, she did. That's feminist. She did it all in heels.
I think the heels help her pedal so her feet don't slip
I'm gonna
off.
fight Andy
probably.
Ruther.
What about what's this exciting story about Joe Rogan having a guest on?
So I don't know why I didn't. But he had a guest on, and then the guest came back and looks like a completely different person. It doesn't look like the same guy at all.
What do you mean? Like he left the room and or he came
Lizard
back?
No, like came, did a
You think
show,
it's a lizard
then
person.
did an episode later.
Wait, Rogan doesn't look like the same person,
No.
or the guest? But
I'm
you're
watching-
saying he
I'm
did a
watching
different
Red
show.
Panda right now. Please shut up.
But no, you said he did a show later.
Like they did, then he came back again later on. Later, like he did episode 250, then came on and did episode 900.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying they took a piss break or something.
See, look at this. This is how this gets. Like you're saying, it's sad. Look at all those empty seats right in front of her.
Yeah,
You know what I
it's
mean?
just-
Well, it is halftime.
And it's three
people are
not
pissing,
even.
seeing what hot chicks are there.
And it is New Orleans.
Well, those seats are for the team, weren't they?
These people aren't even looking.
She's like, why did they fly me here? There's nobody here.
I wonder what kind of living she makes.
I was just gonna ask. I wonder what they pay.
What do you
her
think
to-
she gets paid for that?
Free dishes.
Rude.
Well,
Are we-
whatever hotel they put her in, I know she must be like, how high are your ceilings?
Oh my God, dude. I am not proud
Oh,
to
here
be
we go.
on this
Red
show.
Panda Acrobat costs teams about $3,500 per performance after travel and hotel are added in. So her total, including hotel and booking and everything, is $3,500.
So
per performance.
so it ends up being like $2,500 she gets for each one.
Yeah. So she's not making a
She a
great
road comic?
Basically,
Oh, look at this one, dude. 4 bowls.
4 bowls.
Dude, I don't even want to see this anymore. Turn it off.
You put water in a bowl, it becomes the bowl.
It's pretty good, Bruce Lee.
You put bowl on your head becomes the water.
I love how she's going, wow. Did you see that? She was like, wow, I can't believe it. That's the coolest thing about this, how impressed she is with her own
You put
accomplishments.
water in a cup, it becomes the cup.
Dude, I'll fight that mascot. Who'd win in a fight? Chuck the Condor or that fucking pelican piece of shit?
The pelican. I hate the condor.
When I
I
worked,
love the Condor.
You do?
Yeah, because it's just so bizarre and retarded.
It's dumb.
Yeah, that's why I love it.
I don't like him. And he's kind of an asshole.
No, he's not. He's got a kid.
mascots are all women.
He's got a like a
What?
baby condor.
Mascots are all women and guys on coke. Those honestly, I've had some experience with mascots working in baseball, and it's either women because they're flexible or guys who are like on drugs.
I'm gonna fight Andy Ruther.
Like you're on the air with Punch
Come
Drunk.
on, get rid of it.
How could I be of service?
Can we just admit basketball is not worth talking about since we're talking about Red Panda and not anything else?
Hey,
Don't you talk about Red Panda,
Hey.
young man.
You're on with Andy Ruther.
Oh, I'm not
right
talking about
now.
her. I'm talking about basketball.
Hey, hang up on.
I don't think
She's amazing. Basketball's terrible.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Andy Ruther.
Yo. Yes, sir.
Welcome to Punch Drunk Sports, where winners win.
Except
So,
for you.
Obviously, except for you. Took another L against Tripoli. That's 2 in a row. I don't know if I'll give you another chance to win, because if I win 3 in a row, then it's over. It's not even. We'll never even. Nobody gets a 4th chance at the belt. So Andy, real quick. Obviously, you made a bet. You got your dick kicked in by me again. And you owe this bet. Now, the bet was that the loser would have to wear a Laker jersey, which said, what was it? He did it?
No, no.
No means no. It would be a
Yeah.
crazy 8 or a 24. And then, then the tragedy, which I wonder if you had a hand in or not, of Kobe passing away. He's gone. And now, because you didn't sack up, you're worried about doing it because you don't want to lose sponsors
Or your life.
or any of that stuff. Now, here's what it is, dude. Usually when somebody doesn't pay off a bet, which I don't know anything about because I paid off all my bets. I own no bets right now. Usually we have to figure out stuff. Now, well, I've always said, and these guys will back me up, I've said it's about the dirty sports guy. I go, what they lack in any kind of sports knowledge at all, they make up in integrity.
You've said that, yeah.
Once a week I try to get that in.
Yeah.
So are you willing to, pay it off in another way?
Well, here's my take. Yeah, I don't think it wasn't that I wasn't going to sack up.
No, you didn't sack up, literally, and we're having a talk right now because you don't want to do it, which is not sacking up.
Well, one, yeah, I'm not.
Okay, yes, let's stop. There it is.
Hold on, let me finish real quick. Things happen, and I was going to do that.
That's so great, Prano. I mean, Ruther, that's great to know you were going to do that, but you did.
But Kobe tragically dies in a horrific helicopter crash. And yes, I am not going to wear a no means no jersey to basically that's a circumstantial event, a catastrophic event that changes everything. Am I willing to do something else? Yes, I'm willing to do something else that you want to pick.
Well,
but I do.
It has
Go
to
ahead.
be more than that, though. I mean, you're asking to get out of a bet. Now, here's the thing, Andy. You could be like, "Fuck you, I'm not doing anything." And that's fine. And then your podcast will wear that scarlet letter for the rest of time that you were too pussy to pay off a bet that you lost. Honestly, you lost it.
Shock the balls.
No, I mean, dude, I'm personally here is my 2 offers I'm willing to offer you, Andy.
Push
to
him off
get
the
out of
cliff.
this,
Push him off
okay?
the cliff.
You could either do 3 pulls from the bag, okay? Or
Wait, I can do what?
You and Prano have to do a bag of bets.
Okay, so my offer, your offer is 3 of the bag of bets, or Joe, Prano, and I each do 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Joe obviously is not on the phone right now. He's in Colorado.
You didn't speak for him, though.
Yeah, you can.
We'll
I
allow
mean, we
it.
all assume you're the top of that relationship.
Yeah,
so.
you're the smart one of the group anyway.
Power bottom
Everyone
can
knows that.
just do what he's told to do.
You want 3
No,
bets?
no, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Go ahead.
We are offering you a way to get out of the bet you have to pay off. So we're actually trying to work with you on this because you're like, it's so dangerous. I want to do okay. So you kind of got to offer more to get out of that. So
I agree. I'm not disagreeing with that, but I think this is also negotiable because look, the first bet I lost, I had to take the SAT with a bunch of high school kids. I did it. It's
I loved
not
it.
like
One of my favorite payoffs ever. One of my favorite
greatest of all
payoffs
time,
ever.
buddy. You did it. You did it. You did it.
my point is I pay up on my bets. So
That's a very difficult one, too, you did, too.
Yeah, I was definitely got so many weird looks that whole day. They're like, "What is this guy doing here?" But anyway, that pales in comparison to the Kobe thing post Kobe's death. What about 2? Can we negotiate on this?
I think it should be 3.
Why? That's a lot.
How about this? He
Because
pulls. How about
that's
this?
what
Hold
we
on, hold
do
on.
on this
How about
show.
he pulls 3? You pick the 2 that you want him to do. That's the move.
I will accept that. We
Okay. I like that.
I want to do this. We pick 4. I pick 2.
You just moved the goalpost
No,
again.
dude. I had it. Dude, I'm willing to work with you. I'm willing to work with you. You only want to do 2. So you're asking to take 1 off to do. Johnny came back, and I counter-offered with I pull 4, I pick 2. And you only got to do 2.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
I'm not. I understand my position. I'm not in a good negotiating position, so I'll.
Should we
agree
do it
to
on the
that.
air right now?
I think we should do it on the air right now and let Garnet, who's a Canadian who cannot lie, it is against their geology.
I put it in, yeah.
Okay.
I put the haircut in. That was the new one.
Oh, shit.
Winner gets to give the loser a haircut, and he has to keep that haircut for 24 hours.
So the rule is right now, because Prano took too long to pay off his bet, that we are going to pull 4 from the bag of
Andy,
bets.
you keep confusing us, Sam.
should
This
let
is
Garnet
Ruther.
It's a
Prano's not
blur.
here.
It's a blur.
We should let Garnet do it. He's Canadian. He's
Hold on, just shake it up. Shake it up good.
He's
I
trustworthy.
want to shake it up a little bit. I want to shake it up. Ooh, ooh, shake it up.
Anybody else want to shake the
I want
bag?
to do some of the, like when you're trying to work the meatloaf, when you just you work the meat a little bit, work it around.
This got really gay all of a sudden. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
dude.
Literally.
Ga-
He's
the
fisting
gay
his bag for no
demographic
reason.
is the number one
This is gonna make him
growing
trust it.
demographic of sports. Yeah.
move this box
Okay,
out.
there we go. Okay.
Garnet pulls after everyone he has to say, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, ooh, ooh.
Ooh, I
I'm sorry.
apologize for this.
First one's pull. Here we
Loser
go.
gets his head
Read
cut
it.
off.
First one, yoga on Viagra.
Yoga on Viagra,
At
brother.
least a 1-hour class.
Can we throw that one out? I hate that one. You got lucky on that one, Ruther. That one's not that bad. I would actually do it with you. Here we
Yeah,
go.
that's not that bad.
Here we go.
No phone or other device for 3 days.
Oh, that's a nasty one.
That
That one's
does
gonna
suck.
be weird, dude.
You don't even know what to do with yourself.
Okay.
Yeah,
here's number 3.
yeah. Hold on. Well, just keep going. I was gonna say, how would that work? Okay.
Pube, mustache, and eyebrows.
You mustache and
episode.
eyebrows. Yes.
Wait. What? Sorry. What was it, Sam?
Basically, everybody on our show gets to shave our nuts and make a pube mustache with you and eyebrows.
Oh my God.
And here we go. Your final
Pube
one.
Geraldo, if you will.
Reverse Kobayashi.
Oh, Garnet! Just when you thought you were the worst at the pulling, you pull out one of the best
worst one.
ever. So here we go. Have you heard the reverse Kobayashi? Oh man! Oh, Ruther, you might want to reconsider wearing that jersey at this point. So Obviously, Viagra. I don't even want it in there. I don't want it in there. It's not that bad.
Well, let's replace it then with how about the waxing? You wax your.
Or I'll do this. Put it. You gotta go in a thong to yoga class. On a boner pill.
Yeah, but
let's
that
get rid of
becomes
that.
like indecent exposure.
Let's get rid of no phone for 3 days. I'm obviously.
Don't tear that up though.
I'm obviously helping you, Ruther. You have a small career on the internet, and we want to make sure that keeps going. So
yeah, you're
throw
helping
that
him out,
back in.
doing him a favor.
So then that leaves
The 2. Here they are.
Pew beard.
And eyebrows. That was the addition.
Hey,
Pew beards.
what's his face for the Lakers? That's you got to get the fucking
Anthony
unibrow.
Davis, Rocky.
Anthony Davis
So
eyebrow with
dude, this is the best. Pew beard. So you have to come here and let us, and you for the show, you have to wear a pew beard during the entire show.
Sam hated that one.
I hated it, but
Sam-
I did it.
when Sam did
Here's
it-
the thing, Ruther, I've done all these. So you know, I'm not asking you to do anything I haven't done.
when Sam did it, it was so
Okay?
funny. When Sam
So
did it,
hang up on this. This is magic.
Ari.
Yeah.
Oh, Ari. Ari can't hear him, but I guess Ari, bring him on. Bring Ari on for the last 6 minutes. Ari, welcome to Punch Drunk Sports, where win or win. We're having a really interesting moment, Ari.
Ari hung up.
Ari hung up. Perfect. And then so it is the pew beard, which is great. And then the final one is the hot dog reverse Kobayashi.
So does he have to do it at the same time?
Oh, dude, that would be epic, Ruther.
What is? You haven't explained what the reverse Kobayashi is.
Okay, Jason, would you like to explain?
it's pretty much just sticking a hot dog in your ass.
You guys shove a hot dog up your ass.
Like, can it be lubricated? Can it have a condom on it? Like,
Yeah, you can do any of that
yeah.
stuff. We'll bring in a gimp.
Dealer's choice.
Yeah, dealer's choice.
You can freeze it, throw it in a.
We'll bring in a gimp, and he will shove the hot dog up your ass.
I mean, how far is this thing going up my butt?
Only until we can't
Until
see it
you
anymore.
come. Until you come.
Until we can't see it anymore.
Ruther,
You have done that?
Yeah.
You have done that?
Yeah. Yep. I've done both. I've had pew beards.
When Sam did.
Yo, Ari, you're on with Punch Drunk Sports. How are you, dude? Also online with us, you guys can't really hear each other, so I'll relay it, is Andy Ruther from we're not going to get into what his bet was right now, but he lost a major bet. He doesn't want to do it. So now he's in agreement to that, so he doesn't do the bet, okay? He has agreed to pull 4 from the bag, and we pick the 2 we want him to do. And
What was the old bet?
I don't want to get into that right now. I'll tell you another time. Trust me, you don't want to hear it.
Okay.
So,
Can I ask you a question?
yeah.
Have you been calling him Ruther the Truther?
No, we have not called him Ruther the Truther, but he is the Truther now because he's kind
What do you
enough.
think about 9/11?
Ruther, what do you think about 9/11?
I mean, we don't have enough time. I don't know. I don't have a stake officially or like a stance on that. I don't know. There's a lot of questions.
Sounds like a truther.
Listen to me, Ari. So we pulled out 4. The first one we
Okay, let's hear it.
pulled was what was it? Viagra.
Yoga and,
yoga.
Viagra.
I ripped that out. That's not worthy of being in the bag. So he got that. The second one we pulled was you couldn't be on the phone for 3 days. All right, which I was starting to go, Garnet is the worst at pulling. And then, just when you thought it was over, Garnet goes into the magic, okay? Almost like Tracy McGrady when he scored 13 points in 9 seconds, okay? And he pulls out, first one is pew, beard, and eyebrows. So he got pew, beard, and eyebrows. And you're like, wow, that's worth this. And then Garnet basically walked up to the plate, pointed to the stands, said, I'm about to hit a home run for the Blue Jays, and he pulled out reverse Kobayashi.
Oh.
So now Ruther is discussing, is he going to do the pew beard and the reverse Kobayashi to pay off the bet and to show everybody how much integrity he has? Are you going to do it, Ruther?
I mean, I'd rather do the pew beard and the no phone. To be honest.
No, that's not how it works.
That's not what you'd rather.
I would love to do that too. You can do
Now-
it, buddy. You can do it. You can do it.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
On the pube beard, it's more of a curiosity thing. How does it stick? What do you guys get to get the pubes to stick to the
Oh
face?
yeah, spirit gum.
Oh, he can hear it. Okay, a spirit gum, dude. It's spirit gum.
Yeah.
Basically, spirit gum that they use when you're doing a makeup on a movie.
Gotcha.
When Sam did,
Something you should know about the pube beard also is that.
Oh my
I think what you're
goodness.
picturing.
Oh man.
You're
This makes-
picturing. Hold on, you're picturing washed pubes, but that's not going to be the situation.
Yeah.
The pubes are going to be unwashed.
Yeah, so you're basically
From-
going to
from
beg
experience,
Jason,
it's
Johnny,
bad.
myself, maybe Fight Man could go in there and get a little bit off the landing strip.
we should get some of Box Nanny's box here.
Yeah. Oh, and let's forget Aaron's got to get some of that St. Louis fucking Cardinal pubes.
Oh, yeah.
And dude, you'll love it. It'll be so much fun. It'll be like when you're on your deathbed and you're about to die. This will be a memory. Will come up. You with pubes on your face, hot dog, plunger fucked in your ass. Trust
I mean,
me.
I think the pube
the
beard
real
should
golden
be
arches.
enough. If
No,
you work
dude, you
with-
can't do that. Dude, this is about integrity. This is about Andy Ruther's name on the internet. You're gonna go Truth or Ruther. Come on.
I know. I think I have integrity. Again, we had the most unforeseen circumstances occur.
Dude, you agreed to it, man. Now you're reneging on yet a second bet. That's not the
I'm not-
Ruther I know.
No, I'm not reneging what I'm doing.
Dude,
You ever
talk to
watch
your
Shark
boy
Tank?
Lance Bass and ask him, is it that bad?
I'm
Talk to
negotiating
him.
is what I'm doing. You ever watch Shark Tank?
There's no negotiation, dude. You pulled it. Once you pull it, it's a go.
Yeah, he's
I
right
got to
about
pick the
that.
hot dog.
All right. Or, I mean, Ruther, here's what's going to happen. You're going to do it. You're going to just think about how you can do this. We'll even put you can wear a mask and we'll call you a different name when you're on there so the internet will never know it's you doing it. Okay? But you got to pay it off because you're a man. And this is what hot sports take is about.
It is?
Yeah, there we go. He said it is. All right, we appreciate you, Andy. We'll set up a time to get you in. We love you. Our studio time's up.
Truther.
We gotta go. Thank you, Andy. You're the best. There we go. He's gonna do that. He's in. Andy's in. Man, it looks freezing out there, Ari.
It's not that bad actually. It's like high 40s. It's not bad. It's just rainy and shitty.
Oh,
But it's all right.
you look like you
A lot of
got a
ethnic people
lot
here,
of
so it's okay.
layers on. A lot of layers.
Oh yeah, I go hard. This is how I usually dress too. I go like this.
Oh shit. Rob the bank.
and,
What the
and then
fuck?
sometimes I wear ski goggles on top of that.
Oh, I like that, dude. Unabomber shit. Look at this guy, Antifa
exactly.
over here.
He does
Ari's
look
so
Antifa.
Antifa. Well,
Yeah. Hey, should we talk sports?
the show's over, Ari. We have other people have to
Oh,
come in right now. We appreciate you calling in for the last 6 minutes. It was awesome.
11 to. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Ari, who wins the World Series?
I mean, last year I was convinced it was the Yankees. I didn't realize baseball was so crooked. I knew it was our year, and I didn't know how crooked it was. So this year I have no feeling like that. I had a feeling last year.
I know
have
it's
no
going to be
feeling
the
this year.
Dodgers. You know why? This is the easiest way for this scandal to go away.
Do you see how?
Oh, if it's the Dodgers, why?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it be the Yankees, who they robbed twice to go to the World Series?
Yeah.
You see how Tuve already got thrown at, or he got hit.
I hope he
I don't know
get-
if it was on purpose, but
No, it was. And I hope they beat that little midget.
it's
It
interesting.
was.
What do you got, real
It
quick,
was.
Ari, before we go, because we know the next show's got to go. What do you guys think of the Brad Williams thing? With the little,
What's
like,
Brad Williams?
so this kid in Australia gets bullied. His mom films him being bullied.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw that video. That was Brad Williams?
No. So Brad is a nice guy and fellow midget. I think dwarf is actually what they are. They're both dwarfs.
It's not midget, that's for
This
sure.
kid was different. I saw him. He was like an all head.
Yeah, well, dude, I have this theory that midget dwarf, you can tell how big their dicks are based on how many floors of head they have. The more floor of head, the bigger dick. Because midgets have big dicks. I don't know if you know this. God's like weird like that. He's like, midgets are like the platypus of people, right? You're like, there's a lot of different things going on here, right?
Or does it
like
just look big?
tiny person, big head, monster dick. That's how they are.
Yeah. And they taste like coffee and chocolate.
Yeah, that's it is. Dude, they really taste best when they're sitting on their pot of gold. That's what the word is. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
So
It pairs well with a pot of gold.
So this kid gets bullied. It goes viral. Brad is a nice enough guy, tries to help him out, starts a GoFundMe to get him flown to Disneyland. So it blows up. He wanted 10 grand. It got up to $500,000.
It's at $472,000. Yeah.
Right? So then,
Yeah,
you know.
I love how people give into this. There's fucking homeless people on your block.
Yeah.
But let's give more money to a guy to have even a better trip to Disneyland. The guy's gonna live 2 more years. Why does he even need it?
What is the dwarf years to real people years?
Some of them have pretty standard lifespans. Like the guy from Game of Thrones, he's gonna live a normal lifespan. But.
Well, because
No,
he
that's
probably
'cause he
gets
has money. Without money, it's 14.7.
So Brad's like elderly. Is that what that is?
Yeah, he's a shaman.
Yeah. So, anyways, help it out. But there was a scandal that the kid
$400,000
was actually 18 years
That's
old.
crazy.
There was a scandal that the kid was 18, but I don't think he is. I think he's 9. His mom's just a scumbag, like some hood rat.
Oh. Yeah, I would like when he goes to Disney to mention whatever the karma that his mom did to make him like
He's
that.
not even tall enough to ride any of the rides.
Oh, it's gonna
Jason
be terrible. That's a great
Tebow,
point.
just when you thought the show was over, drops a haymaker, closes it out. Ari, thanks for calling in. I gotta go.
The kid's got Yeezys
All right,
on.
buddy.
Bye.
All right, suck it. Yeah, of course he does. He's rich now.